Hi, this is Vivian Marino, and I'm here to provide another progress report on my Capstone project. So let me recap once again, very briefly, what this project will entail. I am creating a fully responsive website using a WordPress theme that I am customizing. The goal is to turn an existing blog into a website with a static front page, yet keep the existing blog component. This site will serve as a clearinghouse of information for sufferers of a hip joint condition called femoroacetabular impingement, or FAI. Quite simply, it's too much friction in the hip joint, which often causes tears to the surrounding cartilage or labrum, and it can be pretty painful. A number of well-known athletes have suffered from FAI, and you might recognize a few of them here. And yes, even Lady Gaga. I suffered from it too. That's me in the top left-hand corner a week after the first of two arthroscopic hip surgeries. To the right of that picture is a blog I created about my struggles with FAI and the recovery process. I created this blog in the first assignment of my first class in the ICM program, and it's this blog that I am turning into a website using the same URL. The blog has had a lot of useful information about FAI recovery, but it's hardly comprehensive. And over the years, I've received a number of queries from users for even more information. So the objective is to create what I call a go-to place for anyone looking for informative, independent information on FAI. I'm using the URL from the current blog, which is athirdwind.com. I'll be keeping the blog component, but I'm creating a new static homepage with an Understanding FAI video that will be showcased on the homepage. And I'll be adding new and updated pages. So here I'm going to make this project a success. I'll need to provide informative written content about hip impingement, organize the content so that it's easy to navigate, display useful images, video, and animations, include pertinent outside links, have a section for frequently asked questions, interact with the users, link to the blog, and put in place a content management system. The website will serve as an independent source of information on hip impingement. It will have rich, varied content that will include everything from the latest news about FAI research to a section on frequently asked questions, and then a self-produced video, which I'm calling Understanding FAI, will be showcased on the home page. And here's what it won't have. The website is not intended to become a diagnostic vehicle or to provide individual medical advice, and it does not promote or publicize specific physicians or hospitals. The site is not a forum for users to complain about symptoms or medical care, though users can comment and post in the blog that will be linked to the site. Technically, the site does not include complex coding like PHP, but I am going to or have started tweaking some of the CSS and the HTML, and I've added a really cool jQuery slider to it as well. So I've made a tremendous amount of progress. Let me just go over what I've done so far. Here's what I've done. I've completed, put together the project file and organized it pretty nicely. I've written the text for the frequently asked questions, the about section, and the disclaimer, which is going on the home page. I have secured the reviewers for the project, including the faculty reviewer, who is Professor Chris Neidig. The homepage video is complete. I have tested or put together a test area for auditioning themes. I actually chose a theme, a lovely theme called Responsive, and I've installed it and actually activated it. I've chosen some plugins that I plan to use on the site, and I've watched hours and hours of video tutorials to just get my feel of what I need to do the proper tweaking and to feel comfortable with the WordPress platform. But I still have quite a bit more that I need to do. I need to create some new pages, install some plugins such as the page customization, a plugin for the contact form and the frequently asked questions. I want to do some more fine tuning and tweaking of the HTML and CSS code. Need to download some of these plugins that I choose, flow the text into the new pages, make some changes in the video based on Professor Neidig's suggestions, tweak, and then present the new website to the reviewers and conduct usability testing. So this is what my blog used to look like, and I did a little bit of testing and auditioning of themes. Here's one that I played around with. Here's another one. Here's how it's going to look on the various mobile devices. And here's pretty much how it is going to look. I've decided on the responsive theme that I mentioned and a particular template which I like, which is this one. The video that you see here is really just a placeholder. It's not going to be the actual video. I'm going to be putting the new one in there shortly. So this course and the project began on August 25th, and it's going to be ending on December 13th. And mid-November is when it's supposed to go to the reviewers for their feedback. So Yikes is right. I have a lot of things that I have to continue doing, but I am making considerable amount of progress, and I will keep you guys posted.